If only Naomi knew she was going to be used for rituals.
In a small village, there lived a young girl, Naomi. She was only 13 years old, but life had already tested her in many ways. Naomi had lost her father when she was very young, and all that remained of her family was her mother and her little brother. Though just a child, Naomi carried the weight of an adult's responsibilities. Every morning, in their tiny, cracked mud house, she would rise before the cock crowed. She swept the compound, washed the plates, cooked food, and made sure everything was ready before her mother and brother even opened their eyes. Naomi was hard-working, kind, and cheerful. To support her family, she carried baskets of oranges on her head and walked through the dusty village paths, calling out with her sweet voice, "Sweet orange, buy your sweet orange, buy your sweet orange." The villagers loved her dearly. Her smile, her kindness, and the way she greeted people warmed their hearts. Whenever Naomi passed, people would stop, not only to buy oranges, but also to enjoy her gentle spirit. But far away in the bustling city lived a man named Chief Thomas. He had once been a wealthy businessman, blessed with a beautiful wife and children. His wife was a woman of fashion, always demanding expensive clothes and the finest things in life. But as time went on, Chief Thomas's business began to crumble. His wealth vanished, and he could no longer provide his wife with the luxuries she demanded. Instead of supporting him, his wife mocked him. "You are not man enough," she spat. "Look at other men like Uche. He provides for his family. And you are a weak, useless man." Day by day, her insults pierced his heart. One night, when Chief Thomas tried to touch her, she shoved him away. "Don't ever come near me again. You have nothing to give but your weakness. Go and find money, lazy man." Humiliated and broken, Chief Thomas sat alone in his sitting room, his mind drowning in frustration. His business was gone, his respect was gone, and now even his home had no peace. One day, desperate for help, he visited his old friend Emeka, who was still successful in business. After listening, Emeka leaned close and whispered, "My friend, there is only one way left. If you truly want your wealth back, I will take you to a native doctor." Chief Thomas hesitated, but his desperation was greater than his fear. He agreed. At the shrine of the native doctor, the old man looked into his eyes and said coldly, "I can restore your wealth, but the price is high. You must bring me a virgin for sacrifice. Once it is done, riches will flow back to you." Thomas trembled. He had never gone this far before, but his mind was poisoned with the thought of his wife's rejection and his crumbling pride. At last, he nodded. "I will do it. I will bring the virgin." Days later, Thomas returned to his village. His mother was surprised to see him. "My son, why didn't you tell me you were coming?" He smiled weakly. "Mama, I just missed you." That is all. But deep in his heart, his mission was already burning. On the third day, as he sat under a tree, wondering how he would find a virgin, he heard a familiar, sweet voice. Sweet orange, buy your sweet orange." He turned his head, and there was Naomi, balancing her tray of oranges with her bright smile. Instantly, a dark thought slithered into his mind. She is perfect. Thomas called her over, bought some oranges, and even gave her extra money. Naomi was surprised but grateful, but then Thomas asked curiously, "Which road do you pass when you go home? Where do you live?" Naomi was surprised and asked, "Sir, why are you asking?" He laughed softly and replied, pretending it was because he wanted to buy more oranges the next day. Naomi went home that evening, tired but happy, while Thomas sat under the tree, his mind filled with dark thoughts. What will happen next? Will Naomi's kindness protect her, or will Thomas's desperation lead him down a dangerous path?